Hello and welcome back to more Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair, where last time we began the 5th chapter of the game, and today we'll be continuing it, starting off with our free time events, during which, because the game screwed us over and for some arbitrary reason refuses to let me do Akane's free time event, refuses to let me do Akane's free time event before this chapter. Now, unfortunately, my plan to finish out both her and Sonya's report cards has been destroyed, so now all we can do is just do Akane's, both of her free time events, and that's all we can do. So now, we're gonna find her. Where can we find her? We can find her, excuse me, conveniently enough, in the restaurant. I probably could have guessed that, but it's better to check anyway. To the restaurant we shall go. Let's go spend some time with Akane and see what zany antics she gets up to this time. Hello, Akane. How you doing? Will you let me spend time with you this time? Or are you still in a bored mood? My body's twitching. I'll make sure Nagito pays. Oh, finally. We can finally invite Akane to hang out. It only took way too goddamn long. Akane excitedly dragged me away, and we devoted ourselves to training. Looks like Akane and I grew a little closer. Would you like to give her a present? Yes. Yes, I would. What would you like to give her? I would like to give her this pre-packaged Orzado. This is one of the things I got between episodes when I just threw every coin I had at the Monomi machine. And this looks like it's very nutritious and high in fiber, so you'd think that she'd like this, right?
Huh?
This is awesome. What the heck is it? You're giving this to me for free? I feel kind of bad. Thanks. Well, it's not for free. I give you this food, then you give me a free time event, and in turn a hope fragment. Although I don't know, because there's only going to be 2 free time events in this chapter, so I don't know that that's going to be enough to buy any new hope fragments, not hope fragments, any new skills. I mean, we could get these, but these are worthless, and everything else is either, I guess what is this? Increases jumping power. Okay, well, we may as well get this then, because it's the only thing we can afford with 2 that would be anywhere worthwhile. So we'll get moon salt after we're done with free time events for today. Man, I'm starving. Hey, let's go find some food. How about the food that I gave you 2 seconds ago? Hector? Hajime. I want to believe she's playing with me and doing this on purpose. Hey, Hajime, found a place that might have a lot of awesome things. Come on, let's go. Akane grabbed me by my arm and dragged me to... Oh, joy. Because things went so well when Chiaki came to this room with me. Monomi, I'll let you in if you just ask her. Sure is a pushover. I found out that there's canned food here. Isn't that awesome? Since there's no one here, you can borrow as much as you want. Haha, and it's a canned food party. Akane's eyes lit up from being surrounded by... She sort of looked like a little kid. When she looked this happy, it's hard for me to want to stop her. Ah, score! When things don't make sense, the only thing I can do is stuff my face. As long as I can eat and move my body, that's when I feel like I'm alive. That's all I need. That's very Akane, but is that really okay? For people, things are never that simple. She might have something on her mind. She sounds like she's trying to convince herself. Maybe what she really means is... well, obviously she's hungry. She's always hungry. Are you hurt? We'd be able to tell. Are you worried about something? I mean, I think we're all worried about something. But what is she worried about? Huh? What are you talking about? I don't really worry about things. That is a bold-faced lie you put on to try to convince the world that you're tougher than you really are. And you don't need to conceal your emotions for the sake of looking tougher. That applies to every human being on this planet. There's no way I'd ever worry about anything. Really? Everybody has things they worry about. People feel hesitant or uneasy, and sometimes you just need to vent about it. What's wrong? I'm not that weak. Okay, honestly, I thought my capture had disconnected for a second because the screen just went black, but fortunately it just appears that someone hit the light switch. I kind of swung my arm and hit the light switch. It's only dim, but I should still be careful. Ow, and I've already walked into a shelf. Why did you try walking at all? And also, why didn't you just turn the light switch back on again? What's this? What's that white thing? Yeah! Huh? I somehow managed to turn on the light, and I saw Akane crouched on the ground, trembling next to a white sheet. It probably fell from the shelf when I walked into it. Ghost! It's not a ghost, it's just a sheet. Liar. I'm not lying. See, look at your feet. Right? Forget about what you just saw just now, huh? If you tell anyone, I'll kill you. Even if I catch you thinking about it, I'll kill you. I'll get you for this. I don't know if I should remember this or forget about it, but I never thought I'd ever see Akane make a face like that. Oh, okay, that was a free time event. Okay, to recap, we went to the storage room with Akane. We asked her if she's worried about anything. She turned off the lights. Then I fell. Then she got scared by what she thought was a ghost, but it was actually just a white blanket. Okay. Interesting. For some reason, my heart was still racing, so I left the area. Looks like I have some free time. What should I do now? Free time! Well, now what we're going to do is we're going to go spend time with Akane once again so that we can get her final free time event and hopefully get a useful skill out of it as well. So we'll see how this goes. She's in her cottage. Alright, well then we'll just go out to there. And her cottage was over in, towards the bottom, correct? Yeah, okay, it's down here. So it's... Okay, let me out of the thing, please. Thank you very much. Okay, let's go. And here it is. Here's Akane's cottage. Let's head inside. Ding dong, ding dong. Who is it? It's me, Hajime. Oh my good lord! What you just have a bunch of. Okay, interesting. What is? Do I even want to know what this is? I'm not gonna. We're just gonna ignore it and just talk to Akane. I'm not even gonna bother with that. This Minimaru doll is amazing. It's not just cute, it's got a lot of other awesome functions too. You want to check it out, right? Oh, also, one more thing. What exactly about that free time event couldn't have been done elsewhere? There's nothing about that. Should I invite Akane to hang out? Sure.
Wait.
Just so you know, Minimaru's mine, alright? I won't let you have it no matter how bad you want it. I spent the time today with Akane as she played with Minimaru. Looks like Akane and I grew a little closer. Would you like to give Akane a present? Absolutely. And because we aren't going to be spending time with Sonya today, we're going to give her the Century, where, I do still have this, right? Did I go past it? I might have gone past it, hold on. I'm going to give her the Century thing that, did I what, am I missing it? Where is this thing? I should still have it. I can't believe that they actually give this freaking thing out as a gift for completing all of free time events. It's absurd. Here it is. Okay. This is the thing that Sonya really liked, but I think Akane's gonna like it as well, so we'll give that to her.
Huh?
This is awesome. What the heck is it? You're giving this to me for free? I feel kind of bad. Thanks. Yeah, the reaction's kind of silly when it's the same thing every time. Hajime? You made sure you forgot about what you saw, right? I mean, it happened literally 2 minutes ago, so I don't know about that, but what I saw, oh, you mean when we were in the storage room? I'll kill you. This anger is real deal. I don't think she's just embarrassed about what happened. Still, I think everyone is scared of something. Plus, it's normal to be scared, and you're a girl, so please... Hajime, please finish that sentence. Please, I would love to hear how you finish that sentence. Let's reread that for a second. Alright, Hajime said, it's normal to be scared, and you're a girl, so... How exactly do you think he was going to finish that sentence? And please walk me through how you think that he would come off as sounding like a decent human being as a result of it. Oh boy, here we go. Stop, don't treat me like I'm weak. Huh? No, I'm not weak. Being weak is bad. Okay, so you're both wrong. Let's first off. So, in case you didn't pick up what I'm putting down, Hajime was gonna say something along the lines of, you're a girl, therefore it's, I guess, more reasonable or expected to be scared or something like that, which is moronic logic. And then on the other end of things, Akane says, being weak is bad. You're both wrong, because your gender is irrelevant to how courageous you are, and over on Akane's side of things, everybody has their weaknesses. Everybody feels weak in the presence of something. Like, it's not, you don't have to put up this false persona that you're just this indestructible force of nature that can't be fazed by anything. It's not how you should go through life. If you get kicked around and beat up or cry and scream there's no food or medicine, no one will help you. And the next time I say something with someone's name, I might be talking about a dead body. That's the kind of place I grew up in. When people die and there's nothing you can do about it. No matter what happens, you can't complain. What's wrong with being weak? It's normal to be weak. Humans feel overwhelmed sometimes and even cry. I know I do, so what's wrong with that? I don't think real strength means you don't accept your weaknesses. I think real strength means you overcome them. It's weird when I talk to you. I feel like I'm getting really weak or something. I was much stronger when I was alone. Stop saying things that don't make sense. Akane, how can I get through to her? I need to explain this in a way that Akane will understand. Too many cooks spoil the broth. 2 heads are better than 1 as long as we all run a red light. The fuck? Come again? What are these analogies? Oh, okay. So the most reasonable one would be 2 heads are better than 1 because that's what we're talking about. But if we're trying to explain it in a way that she'll understand by this game's logic, then maybe we'll go for this one, because the idea here would be, if we all run the red lights, then we're in it together forever. So we'll try this one, because it would be like a hot-headed, reckless thing to do, so it might be up her alley, I don't know. How should I put this? You know, as long as we all run a red light, You can't do that. That's dangerous. You get run over. Even Akane has a sensibility to not do that. Don't run red lights. You're right. But I get what you're trying to say. When everyone's together, they can make up for their weaknesses. That's what you mean, right? Yep, because as long as we're together, we can stand and face whatever kind of trouble this world tries to put us in. If you're out there on your own, you just might take it on the chin, but if it's us against the universe, we win. But you can't run a red light, not ever. You're right. She's probably sensitive about stuff like this because she has younger siblings. You're not weak at all, Akane. You don't need to try so hard by yourself. Especially in a situation, we should all work together and do our best, right? I offered my hand and Akane cautiously gripped it. Just as I thought, her hands were very warm. Coach Nekomaru said something similar, but I didn't understand, so I didn't listen, but somehow I understand now. Your words make sense to me.
Hey.
Wow, Hajime. You're warm.
This is the first time I've ever felt someone this warm.
It's okay. Akane gripped my hand tightly. I feel a strong bond forming between Akane and me. That's right, we're not alone. We can move forward and overcome our worries and hesitations. I hope Akane, who's been living alone her whole life, is able to understand that, even if it's just a little. Alright then. Akane's an interesting person. She certainly has her... She has her moments. But, you know, that was a nice way to end it off. You know, kind of assuring her that being this... pretending to be this indestructible force of nature doesn't bode well for you moving forward. Like, it's okay to putting up this like facade isn't a great way to go through life. So it's nice that they rounded that out a little bit, even if she is slightly insane in some instances. All right, do I even want to know what insane gift we get for completing all her free time events? You just unlock the skill Peach Muscle. Give yourself a pat on the back. You've earned it. Okay, what does that do? What? You retain your present. Why? 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 Why is this a thing? Again? We're doing it again. Why? Why is this game so obsessed with the... That's the you okay. I don't have the words to express the insanity that is this. Okay. It was bad enough when the present was Chiaki's undergarments, but now the implication here is that you would get this. This is not a sentence that I really want to speak out loud, but we're gonna do it anyway. That for every character whose free time events you clear, you get their undergarments, meaning you're collecting their undergarments. Who wrote this? Who would write this? What is this game? I don't, you don't, this is, how do you, okay. Sure thing, game. Sure thing, game. That's... Why, After talking to Akane about some other things, I returned to my cottage, feeling different. Oh boy, wow, I mean, that was, oof. Looks like it's starting to get dark. Ding dong! The doorbell. Is someone here? Instinctively, my entire body tensed up. I knew it was probably someone like Sonya or maybe Kazuichi, but regardless, I was nervous. Not that I can help it, I mean, so much has happened since we arrived at this island. While mumbling to myself, I quietly opened my cottage door.
Hello there.
Ugh. Could have been anyone else in the world, and it had to be you. Nagito, why is he here? Because he hates me, and so does this game. What are you doing here? You sure ask weird questions. Yes, because when someone unexpectedly shows up at your front door and you ask, what are you doing here? You're like, what's such a weird question, bruh? Isn't it normal for people to randomly show up at each other's homes? Totally, bruh. I mean, you guys all have business with me, right? What?
Well...
Chiaki invited me to the lobby. She said she had something she wanted to talk to me about. And so, the beginning of the end for Chiaki. Everyone put her up to that, right? She's already found out about our plan. Looks like that's a bingo, huh? But it's a good timing. I mean, I have some business with you guys, too. You do? If everyone's already at the lobby, that saves me a lot of trouble. And I want you to come to the lobby, too, even though you're not directly involved with the plan. You even know that. Just as I thought you were left out, huh? But that's understandable. Since you're the only one who's in an ultimate, you basically left out from the start. Well, you just... I'm only joking, don't make such a scary face. Your joke isn't funny. You shouldn't take me so seriously. You know, when your character is constantly talking about the things you talk about, your character clearly is supposed to be a joke, so don't try to write yourself off by saying, dude, it's just a joke, bruh. Don't try to take me so seriously, bruh. Oh well, anyway, let's hurry over to the lobby. I don't know about the details of your plans, I'm actually looking forward to it. I wonder what you guys are going to do to me. When you first arrived at the island, we were friends who explored this place together, so let's go already. Yeah, well, that was also when I thought you were an older version of Makoto, because I thought the writers were competent and they knew what they were doing, but it turns out they don't. It turns out they're not, and they don't, and they just made you a marketing ploy, who also happens to be a walking contradiction, who can't be consistent for more than 3 sentences before saying something stupid that contradicts himself. So, different times, things change. I don't know what he's thinking, but as long as we capture him, we'll have the advantage. Won't let him do it as he pleases anymore. What could possibly go wrong? Alright, well, let's all go to the lobby and get ourselves a treat. I thought I could exit the door from this angle, but apparently not. Oh boy. If Shiaki has summoned Nagito, then the plan has already started. Fuyuhiko and Akane should be waiting inside for Nagito. What happened, Hajime? What are you so nervous about? I'm not nervous. Aha, you're a terrible actor. Oh well, if you're going to slow down like that, I'll go inside first. As I hesitated in front of the door, Nagito walked past me and entered the hotel lobby. And that's when it happened.
I got him.
What are you doing? Don't judge us for this, or we're gonna tie you up. Tie me up? There's no use struggling! But I'm not struggling. What the hell? You're being strangely cooperative. Who cares? Just tie him up before it's too late! You guys are really disappointing. How long are you going to continue behaving so short-sightedly?
Till you stop acting insane.
You gotta look at the big picture, you know?
The big picture is you're causing major problems for us.
What are you talking about? It's fine if you don't understand. You can just see the end without knowing. Now then, let's begin. The beginning of the end of Jabberwock Island.
Oh my god. And that's when it happened. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw a bright light. What? What? The air shook. An explosion of darkness overtook me as I was unable to see anything. I probably lost consciousness, so at the impact I managed to open my eyes slightly. What? Wait a minute. What the hell is this? What is this? They were trying about the sound of terrifying laughter. Looked up and saw the source of that laughter. You're insane! Why do people like this character?
Amazing! These amazing fireworks surely befit the beginning of the
Those aren't fireworks, Riddick! You set up a bomb! You set up a bomb in the fucking hotel lobby, you... People like this character.
It's over. This is the end. The killings are done for good. Scapegoating the weak in the name of justice, while fearing when the others will stab you in the back. This game of self-righteous hypocrisy ends now. And to do that, I will destroy Jabberwock Island.
What? This might be the most broken logic I think I've ever heard. This might actually be the worst. These characters have said some really dumb things this game. This might actually be the worst logic of all of them. Your logic is, let's review. Your logic is, I'm tired of, people keep killing each other. Therefore, to stop people from killing each other, I will murder everybody by blowing up the fucking island. 200 IQ problem solving skills with, excuse me, Nagito over here. I hate this character.
What do you mean? That was just a little demonstration. That's why it's the beginning of the end. The actual bomb I'm going to use isn't nearly as weak.
Hey, maybe don't admit this, okay, if your plan is to blow us up, after finding out that we were planning to tie you up, maybe you shouldn't be, what are you doing?
A large number of bombs in a certain area of the island. If all those bombs explode, the force will be enough to wipe out this entire island.
Walk me through how you actually got the materials to do this.
What the hell are you saying? If you do that, of course, I doubt we'll walk away from this unharmed, but there's no other way. The actor is expected to leave the stage during the finale.
Also, I'm sorry, Kazuichi would be dead if he was that close to the goddamn bomb.
This bastard serious?
Nagito, please stop! Are you crazy or something?
Just tie him up! The plan doesn't need to change.
No, that's not it.
Yes, it is.
I'm not the crazy one here.
Oh,
The one
please,
who's really
please
crazy
walk
is-
me through this one.
What?
Hi, my name is Monokuma, and I show up when I'm least expected and also least wanted. My, this guy! I'm totally shocked! Seriously, I'm totally shocked. That's all I can say about this turn of events. A bomb's set a time. This time is set to go off in 2 days at noon. I prepared so many powerful bombs that the one that just exploded doesn't even compare. According to my calculations, they're powerful enough to blow up an entire island. Which means in 2 days at noon, this island is destined to sink into the sea. Are you serious? Do you really think I'd go this far for a joke? Where did you set him up? I can't tell you. It'd be easy to leave you on your own, but it just wouldn't be fair if I did that. So how about this? If a traitor comes forward and reveals their identity to me, I'll tell them where I hid the bombs. Oh, wow. Oh my god. We need to take a break, and we need to just step back and just take a moment to recap and just process everything and realize and admit to the fact that Nagito is fucking insane. What is wrong with you? So, your master plan was, I'm tired of everybody killing each other, therefore, let's blow up the island. And to extend my logic here, the reason why I know this is going to work, putting aside the obvious hole in the fact that blowing everybody up will just kill everybody anyway, putting aside that, your master plan is, hey, we don't have to I don't have to blow you all up just as long as the traitor confesses their identity to me. You know, no problem. Problem solved, right? Then I'll just turn off all the bombs. Oh, actually, he didn't even say that. He said that I'll tell him where I hid them, not that I'll turn them off, so I don't even trust him. But here's the thing, buddy. What you're too stupid to understand is that the traitor is still alive. And if the traitor is still alive, 5 chapters into the game, do you know what that means? It means they haven't been the one killing people, you idiot! So, getting rid of the traitor will change nothing! You yourself in the first chapter were considering becoming the killer, and that was irrespective of the fact that there was a traitor hiding among you. The traitor's presence has no impact on anything. And since you read the file about the Future Foundation, you should know that the traitor is with the good guys! What is wrong with you? I hate this. How do people like this character? I'm actually so confused. How can any human being look at this character and say, ah, yeah, that's a good character right there. That's a good character. Like, what? I don't... What's going on? Is everyone alright?
Hey.
Come on, don't get in the way. Nagito was in the middle of weeding out the traitor.
Also, you didn't need to do this. There were so many easier ways to accomplish the mission of luring out the traitor. Oh my god.
Nagito, what were you planning to do?
Do I really have to say it?
It's no use. I mean, the traitor shouldn't be able to reveal their identity on their own.
What does that mean?
Do I really have to say it?
My, you guys are totally eyeing each other and letting sparks fly. I'm getting all hot and bothered. Don't just stand there. Don't just stand there. Why don't you stop him? Huh? Stop him? Why do I have to stop him? The rules, remember? The same blackener can only kill a maximum of 2 people. If he blows up the entire island, that's going to kill way more than just 2 people. I see. You sure have a good memory. Like you said, if any student breaks the rule, I have to punish them severely. But that's only when someone breaks that rule, right? You can't punish someone for breaking a rule before they've broken it, right? Yep. Saying you're gonna break the rules isn't against the rules. So right now, there's no way I can punish this. What the hell? Punishment always happens afterwards, not before. That's just the rules of society, right? Yes, but if you find out that someone is going, like, if you have evidence proving that someone is going to do something, you don't just fucking sit by and go, hey, this person's gonna fucking blow up an island in about an hour. Should we do something, or should we just let him happen and then afterwards and then we'll arrest him afterwards? Do we, I think we should just let him blow up the island, and then we'll arrest him. That sounds good, right? That sounds like the best option. No! Who wrote this? Who would write this? What is this? But even so, there's no need to worry about that in the first place. As long as the traitor comes forward, this can all be resolved peacefully. Well, I think what Monomi just implied is that the traitor won't remember who they are, since Chucky won't remember she's the traitor. Meaning that which she wouldn't know that she was placed in here by the Future Foundation.
This is exciting.
Excuse me, it'll all be fine. I'm pretty sure everything will work out in the end. After all the time we spent together, I believe in you guys. Can you go more than 2 sentences without directly contradicting yourself? And well, I think I believe in my ultimate luck, so it's definitely going to be alright. After said that, Nagito walked away. He just walked away. I couldn't even stop him. I felt afraid of Nagito. The madness emanating from Nagito's body was seeping into my bones. I never expected him to go this far.
Nagito is so reliable. I don't have to do anything because he's shaking things up.
That bastard will never forgive him. Damn it. Is he serious about those bombs? As long as the traitor comes forward, he'll say where those bombs are, right? Is that his goal? Then I'm begging you guys. It doesn't matter who does it. Just someone else has to come forward. Hey, I'm begging you guys. No matter how long we waited, no one was willing to come forward. What Nagito said yesterday, I'll weed out the traitor even if it cost me my life. I finally understand what he meant. I also, again, how in the world did he get the materials he needed to actually set this whole plan up? Nagito took this entire island hostage and created a situation where the traitor has to come forward. That is Nagito's goal, but what does he plan to do if the traitor doesn't come forward? Is he really going to blow up the entire island? And now it's time for Monokuma Theater!
My motto is to do a good deed every day. When I was at a bar and shouted, "Can I get a Sam?" the female bartender happily answered, "Sure thing, you got her, my name's Sam." It all makes me so happy when someone else is happy. Doing a good deed every day is awesome. But inside, that woman probably thought I was a loser for sitting alone at a cheap bar in the middle of the night. Damn it, I can't keep up with this crap. Hey, sweet cheeks, give me another Sam.
Sure, I'll call my sister. She's also named Sam.
Huh? Not a Sam Adams. I'm obviously talking about raw salmon. And here's some good news for you. I have imbued the smell of vanilla into the Monokuma plushies. It's effective aromatherapy, and it'll definitely calm everyone's nerves as they're agitated. Available in the near future. That's it for the Monokuma shopping corner.
This game just keeps getting weirder and weirder. It's another beautiful day. I've been resting I've been resting since the explosion yesterday, but my body still hurts. And his body still hurts despite the fact that he wasn't even near where the bomb went off. Kazuichi was less than a foot away from that bomb going off, and he's somehow still in perfectly functioning condition. I can't afford to spend the whole day resting. I immediately left my cottage. I don't even know. I don't even know, dude. What do you... This game just keeps getting weirder and weirder. With no end in sight, seemingly. Alright, well, let's go meet up in the restaurant again. And have a chat with everybody about what the hell we're gonna do. Because if Shaki doesn't remember she's the traitor and no one else has figured it out by now, then we are in some deep shit. Yo, Hajime, how you feeling? Not good, but not so bad that I can't move. Then you're okay. I'm not okay at all. My ears are seriously ringing. My eardrum is definitely ruptured. I need to hurry and have a doctor look at it. So what should we do now? What can we do now? How troubling. If the traitor would just come forward, this problem would be resolved in no time. Said the person who made the problem in the first place. Nagito, when did you... Good morning. I came to motivate you guys since you're just laying around. Also, maybe tie this f***er up so we can't mess with you anymore. He's already caused enough problems. Why would you give him the opportunity to make more? Also, this wouldn't have happened if you had tied him up immediately. You've got one day left. Come on, you better hurry. Hurry, I'm not the one who has to come forward. The traitor does, right? Well, it's probably true, but even if this does depend on the traitor, your attitudes aren't admirable at all. I mean, real hope is when you confront the hopeless difficulty that's standing before you, right? And despite that, you guys are already ready to give up. What does that mean? Or is this your limit? If so, it makes me laugh to think I ever called you symbols of hope. You bastard, you better knock it off. Now, keep your shirt on. I took the time to come bring you guys a valuable hint. Wouldn't it be bad if I changed my mind? Huh? Did he just say hint? Oh, I can't wait to hear what this magical hint is. Nagito, what's your hint? Oh, you finally have hope? That makes me happy. Who freaking cares about that? Hurry up and tell us what the hint is. Well, it's about the bomb's hiding place. I hid it somewhere you guys haven't been before. Somewhere we have not been before? I don't need any hints. Just tell us the answer. If you don't, I'll make you spit it out. Well, the only place on this island that we haven't examined yet is, I mean, it's the... I was gonna say the amusement park as a whole, but we have been on the roller coaster. We didn't go inside the haunted house, and we couldn't go inside the castle. So it's in either one of them. But didn't he say there was multiple bombs? Okay, so either way, it's either in the castle or the hotel, which is good because if we know for sure it's in either of those two locations, then we can absolutely find it. If we have that limited of an area to work with, then we can absolutely find it. Good judgment. If you guys have time to pick a fight with me, then you should start searching for the bombs already. Then I'll just crush it to pieces later. How about you tie him up first?
Hey.
Why did you give us a hint?
See?
Well, if the trader sees their friends working hard, they may feel inclined to come forward, you know? Who cares? The trader might not even exist. All we need to do is find the damn bombs. Let's go. Take care. Oh, by the way, I'll be waiting here, so if you want to reveal yourself, come see me anytime. Mr. or Miss Trader. Well, he left the restaurant as Nagito's muffled laughter trailed behind us. Also, why does he even care about who the trader is? Katsumichi, why did you stop me? What are you talking about? If you hadn't stopped me, I could have crushed Nagito to pieces! You're too fired up, dumbass. Calm down, at least.
Everyone.
More importantly, let us all head over to the ancient ruin.
That's not an answer. No. Okay, she asked, why did you stop me from... Now, okay, admittedly, beating him up wouldn't have gotten us anywhere. I would have gone with tying him up so we couldn't mess with anything else. But in response, you just said, well, like, you're angry and stuff, so, like, calm down. It's like, no, you idiots. She had a perfectly valid reason to want to actually restrain him so he couldn't mess with us anymore. You're all just like, nah, logic, don't use that, pesky little thing.
Now you just said the bombs are hidden somewhere we have never been before.
So just as I thought.
If that's the case, then the inside of that room is the only place I can think.
Yeah, but we can't get in there, so neither could he. It has to be in the freaking, it has to be in the amusement park. Was again the castle in the amusement park? What's its name?
Huh?
Are you talking about the Natsumi Castle? Wasn't it? Wait, wasn't it Nezumi? You don't get it all. He freaking means Nezumi Castle. Yeah, okay, that's what it was. Then we have those two places to choose from, but we won't be able to enter the ancient room without a pass. I mean, there was also the haunted house. The password, huh? I'm guessing we still don't have any clues to that.
That probably goes for Nagito too. He wouldn't be able to enter without the password either, right? If that's the case, it's hard to think that the bombs were set up inside the ancient ruin, right? So we should try going to Nezumi Castle first.
Are we screwed?
But isn't that dangerous? I mean, what if that was the Nagito's trap all along? Well, that wouldn't get us anywhere because the trader would be going over there along with us. So falling into a trap wouldn't get him anywhere in that endeavor. If we keep worrying about that, we won't get anything done, dumbass. You totally fired up too.
Hey.
We should try going there at least. We don't have time to stand around doing nothing.
All right, full speed ahead. All right, we'll tackle Nezumi Castle first. Okay. Well, we're just gonna warp there to cut down on the traveling we have to do. To Island 4. Oh, here we go. This, oh my god, this, wow, this is quite a, okay. Well, looks like the wall's been broken down. Hey, check it out. The entrance is destroyed. It's been blown to bits as if someone set off a bomb. If that's true, it looks like this place is spot on. Then the bombs are inside here. That's what it looks like.
But let's try going inside. But we need to be careful. We need to pay as much attention as we can.
You're right. Excuse me, alright. Well, let's head into the castle and let's go. See what magic awaits us. After forcing a dry swallow, I nervously stepped through the door. And there... What is this place? I thought that the inside would look more lighthearted than this.
The ambience feels similar to that of a temple or a church. However, is it just me or does it seem like there are no bombs to be found here?
No, it's not just you.
If the bombs are strong enough to blow up an entire island, they should be pretty big. But I don't see anything. I don't see a place where they could be hidden either.
Then the bombs aren't here? The bombs aren't here? Even so, I feel like there's something suspicious here. But why? It feels like this place is different somehow. It's the same feeling that I felt when I first saw the ancient ruin. Well, aside from the weapons on the back wall, there's something on the ground here. What is this? To all subjects, the password to guide everyone to the future. Okay. First of all, do you really expect me to believe that anybody with a functioning brain would write the password on a floor mat where everyone will see it? Really? That's the best you got. Also, I like how Nagito crossed out the password itself, but not the words telling you what it is. Okay. This font doesn't match the ambience of the castle at all. It's almost like it was intentionally put here. Hey everyone, come check this out.
Huh?
What's that?
Lies.
What the heck is this? We can't read the most important part. What is the password? What do you think it means for Yuko? What's the only password we need?
Could it be?
Could it be the password to access that ancient ruin? Guide everyone to the future. Maybe that refers to the Japanese word that is written on the door?
As expected, Miss Sonia, she only had to read it once. And anybody with a functioning brain would read this once and immediately know what it was talking about.
Like,
But if we can't read the password, there's nothing we can do.
It is a rather tragic moment.
hey.
I wonder who erased this.
Who do you think? Take a shot in the dark, Chiaki.
And it doesn't feel like it was erased naturally, right? It looks like it was forcefully scratched off. That's the only way I can see it.
Even so,
But Monomi and Monokuma shouldn't have entered this castle because they don't like mice, right?
Won't forget.
Then it was Nagito. He's the one who erased the password.
Perhaps.
Probably discovered the password here and used it to enter the ancient ruin.
Then he hid the bombs inside the ancient ruin, so he erased the password so we wouldn't be able to get near the bombs. Damn it, that actually makes a lot of sense. If that's true, he gave us a hint even though we knew we wouldn't be able to use it.
tell me.
So we could shove the reality in our faces. There's no way we can enter the ancient ruin if we don't know the password. In the end, we can't do anything about the bombs unless the traitor comes forward, and unfortunately, we can't even use the classic fingerprinting technique of checking which buttons on the panel were inputted because of course we don't have fingerprinting technology. Nagito has the materials to be able to construct a bomb, but we don't have the materials to use for fingerprinting analysis. Sadly. Did he lure us to this place so we'd be forced to confront that? Forcing us to confront the despair before us? Forcing us to confront how powerless we are? Damn it, that's what Monokuma would do. Hey, whoever you are, you don't have to reveal yourself to us, just tell Nagito. If you don't, you'll just end up dying too, you know? Who are you saying that to? I don't know, I'm just saying it to everyone!
Let's stop. Fighting among ourselves won't help anything. More importantly, let's work harder to find the password to that ancient ruin or clues that might relate to it. As long as we cooperate and explore all over the island, we might be able to find it, you know?
Damn it!
Are you telling me to look everywhere for a password that might not even exist? Who would leave a password here in the first place and why? If it wasn't Monokuma or Monomi, then who was it? We can't even answer to that, so there's no way we'll be able to find anything.
And what would you have us do? Just wait until we all die? That is no different than when we were in the funhouse. And what did we learn there? We learned not to give up on living, right?
That Gundam was the only one who said that.
Very well, then I shall look for it on my own. Excuse me.
Sonya, hold on. But Sonya ignored me as I called for her and stormed out of the area. Her shoulders were shaking a little, I'm sure of it. What was that? What the heck? Fine then. You want to look for it? Well, fine. Hey. Kazuchi left Nezumi Castle and walked in the opposite direction of Sonya. What the hell are they doing? Now's not the time for fighting. Well, that'd be a good idea to work separately. Huh? Why? I mean, it's easier to move around that way, you know, in case someone wanted to go secretly meet someone. Hey, does that mean? Sorry. Just act like I was thinking out loud and pretend you weren't listening. Not again. Man, we're scattered as usual. If you think so, then please help. Yeah, leave it to me. I got a secret plan. I just had to find the source of the problem and snap it off. Akane, what's your secret plan?
I have a bad feeling about the way Akane's acting. I'll run after her. It's best if we keep Akane away from Nagito for now, far away.
I guess I'll leave it up to you.
See you later.
Chiaki ran after Akane, and from there I was the only one left. What does this really mean? Who are the subjects that are being referred to? What's the password to guide everyone to the future? I was the last to leave Nezumi Castle, and I wandered all over the island searching for clues to the password, but I didn't expect to find anything. And in the end, that's exactly what happened. And so, time passed by with its usual speed. Even after the announcement, I kept searching the island, but I didn't find what we were looking for. After a while, I had forgotten what I was supposed to be looking for in the first place. I don't believe that. In the end, after coming up empty-handed, I returned to the hotel. I didn't see anyone else on my way back here, but I also didn't see them while I was exploring either. That's because even though this island is so vast, our numbers have drastically decreased since we arrived. I can't think of any other reason than that. I should go back. Nayu just said that time runs out at noon tomorrow. Another day is about to end, which means there's only half a day left. I can't imagine the traitor will be revealed by then, since we don't even know if they really exist. And even if they do, it's possible they've forgotten that they're the traitor. All this thinking makes me feel like I should do something, but my brain and body were yearning for rest, probably because of all the walking I did today. As I dozed off, horrible, disgusting images began to surface in the back of my mind, one after the other. But before I could focus on the specifics of those images, I slowly sank into the depths of darkness. And now, for a complete tonally balked message, let's go to Monokuma Theater!
I think giving up is really important. If you don't give up on your dreams, they'll come true. That's just irresponsible and lazy encouragement. No matter how much you try without giving up, it's useless in the end. Persistence is just the worst. I thought giving up is so important. But you can't give up if you don't even try. That's actually the worst of all.
It's another beautiful day. So, what do you think the odds are that Nagito is completely full of shit? Because I've been thinking about it, and if we look at the layout of this island, right? So we have okay, so there's islands 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then the central island that it all emanates out from, where we have the class trial room, or the class courtroom, if you will, Jabberwock Park, and then extends outwards to everything else. If the bomb is located on Island 2, which is where the ancient ruins are, I do not care what bullshit this game tries to point at me. There is absolutely no way that Nagito somehow generated enough materials, like he just pulled them out of his ass, to, even if you think that he possibly could have had enough materials to create something that would be powerful enough to even just destroy this one island, there is no possible way that he could have created something powerful enough to destroy the entire island. Because if they're all on the ancient ruins, then it might graze islands 3 and 1, but it's not coming anywhere near island 4 or 5 for that matter. So if we just go, because obviously we're not getting into the ancient ruins. So I say we call his bluff, because there's no way he's telling the truth. Like, he's insane, and yes, he demonstrated that he was able to construct a single functioning bomb when he blew up the hotel. But I don't believe for even a split second that he actually planted a bomb powerful enough to sink the entire Jabberwock Island from all of the islands and the central one. There's just absolutely, positively no way that that's the case. So I say we call his bluff. Because I think it's going to be an attempt for him to draw out the traitor, which is going to work. He's probably going to, Chiaki's probably going to want to confess, and then he's going to trick her into killing him so that they can actually, you know, because if the traitor doesn't remember who they are, then the only way that Nagito can get rid of the traitor would be to trick them into killing him so that they become the Blackened, which I'm guessing is his master plan here. I can see the sunlight peeking through the window. I can hear the faint sound of waves crashing on the beach. But the bombs Nagito said are going to destroy all this once time runs out at noon. At the moment, there's something about our situation that's changing for the better. Usually I go to the restaurant, but what should I do today? As long as I remember what Nagito said. It sounds like he was planning to hang out at the restaurant all day. Wait a minute. He's going to be there all day? Then if anyone went to the restaurant like they normally do, the bad feeling lingering in my chest grew with each beat of my frantic heart. I immediately ran down to my cottage. And I guess we ran to the restaurant to talk to Nagito. So we'll go do just that. The moment I set foot inside the restaurant, the worst case scenario was unfolding before me. Yeah,
Playtime's over. Now, where'd you hide the bombs?
That hurts, but I'll never tell.
He said with a perfectly clear voice, despite the fact that Akane is currently choking him.
If you really want me to spit it out, you should try torturing me or something.
Huh? Torture?
Maybe you can stab my fingers with that fork over there. Or scoop my eyes out with that spoon. If you're not willing to fill me with despair, there's no way my hope will ever
Akane's hand suddenly wrapped around Nagito's neck, and his face began turning a startling shade of red.
Going with me. Just die already.
Her clenched hands kept squeezing even tighter. Hey, Kane, did you ever think that maybe killing the one person who knows how to defuse the bombs isn't the best idea on planet Earth? Is this just trying to snap his neck instead of just strangling him?
Hey.
What are you doing?
Akane!
Hey, are you alright? Isn't he seriously gonna die? But she was too overcome by rage to acknowledge us. Huh?
Calm down, okay? You wouldn't do something like that, right? You're not the kind of person who would hurt someone, right? See, it's all right. Yep, No problem.
Sorry, I'm awake now.
That's weird.
What was I doing anyway?
Hey,
That's what I want to ask. Don't tell me you were actually thinking about killing him. That's when it happened. In the corner of my eye, I saw him slowly stand up. Just because you stopped killing him doesn't mean you need to stop restraining him. Tie him up. Tie him up. Serves you right, you probably pissed off Akane in the first place. I didn't mean to do that, though. Anyway, thank you for saving me. It looks like I owe you one. If you sincerely mean that, please tell us the password to enter the ancient ruin. The password to the ancient ruin? What are you going to do with that? Don't play dumb. You've hidden the bombs inside that ruin, right? Yep, I did. Until yesterday. What? You did what? Hey, Nagito, what do you mean by until yesterday? There wasn't anything important to the ancient ruin. Just some familiar scenery. Familiar scenery? I got bored of it. Also, if I hid them in there, it would be completely meaningless. So even if you had managed to learn the password to the ancient ruin, it had no meaning anymore. So now that I've moved the bombs somewhere else.
Hey.
But they were inside the ancient ruin, right?
I'm glad.
Anyway, I guess it was right for me to move them. They were about to be found before the traitor confessed. Well, it's not like it really matters. In fact, that might be better. To make hope shine even brighter. Stop talking crazy and tell us where you moved the bombs already. Looks like you're in a hurry. Well, that's understandable. After all, time runs out today. Then let's begin the final battle. Final battle between the traitor and everyone else. The final battle between hope and despair. The place I hid the bombs this time is a place you've all visited at least once. Oh, well, in that case, that narrows down our options. It shouldn't be that hard if you guys split up. For now, why don't you guys search everywhere else as fast as you can? As long as everyone cooperates, it should be easy to find out where the bombs are. What the heck? It's going to be fine. I'm pretty sure everything will work out in the end. After all, there's no way hope can lose. Absolute hope can break through any despair, can never lose in a place like this. And not only that, I believe in you all. I believe in the time that we spent together. Shut the hell up! What are you on about? Can you pick a mood? Just pick a personality and stick to it. I hate this character so much. He's literally the worst. He's literally the worst. He's actually the worst creation on planet Earth. Let's keep going. And more than anything, I believe in my ultimate luck. So it's going to be fine as long as you believe and hope with all your heart. The path should open. With that, Nagito walked away and left us with a sinister mixed message. Damn it, why does he still have to be alive? Good question. Now's not the time to complain about stuff like that. Besides, we don't have the time to fight among ourselves. You are right. We must hurry and search for the bombs. We should still have time to stop them. But based on all the places we searched, I don't know where you should look. The only thing we can do is split up and cover as much ground as we can. There are exactly 6 of us. Each person should be in charge of searching an island. Then I'll leave this island to me. I already have the layout of this island in my head. If Akane is the first island, then I'll do the second one. Son, you should get the smallest island. Are you okay with searching this central island? But you're probably not good at covering ground anyway, right? It's fine, you can search Central Island. Why would she not be good at covering ground? Oh my god. Chiaki, search the third island with the hospital. Hajime, search the Amusement Park Island, and I'll handle the final island. There we go. Okay. So hurry up and find those bombs so we can take care of Nagito once and for all. So, what is your plan for when you find them? Because you still have to defuse them. And the only person who's going to do that for you is Nagito. So even if you find the bombs, what did you think he would be willing to defuse them for you? I just... we didn't have time to think about who the traitor is. I mean, but it's ironic. Nagito is the reason we're all splitting up, but the reason we're all cooperating is because of Nagito too. It's pretty damn ironic. Ironic. I'm in charge of searching the fourth island. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious looking nook and cranny. According to Nagito, the bombs have enough power to easily wipe out this entire island. Then it's probably not very small. I'll definitely find it. Alright. Well, so long as we're here, then I guess we'll just take these, we'll take them one at a time. We'll check every part of this. We'll start with the, I'm guessing, okay, it wouldn't be that simple. That's just part of the decoration. We'll search every single nook and cranny. I won't rest until I inspect every suspicious looking nook and cranny. And then we'll find it eventually. Also, is the door open now? Because I don't think the door was open before. The door's open? So I can go inside, but it's possible the bombs are hidden in here. Alright, let's go. Now we get to go to the horror show. Ooh, what the... What is this? I was promised a horror. I was promised a haunted house, not this. What is this? What is this? How should I describe this place? It's so cloyingly cute. I think I'm going to be sick.
Why is he in my house?
The door was wide open. As soon as she heard that, Monomi waddled to the door and...
Yeah, it's broken! My security system is broken! The robber probably did it. No, robber's no excuse. The female teacher with a young boy student in her house is just inappropriate. I'm inspired with disgrace!
Geez, she's noisy. Okay. I guess we're gonna talk to Monomi.
I'm inspired with disgrace. That's sticky disgrace.
Wait a minute. Wait. What? So your room where you've been staying is on this island, despite the fact that nobody's had access to this island until chapter 4? Real? Okay. So anyway, you said something about a robber. Are you talking about Monokuma?
Monokuma wouldn't do something as cheap as breaking the lock. Ever since he took over my power, he can do anything he wants on this island as long as he wills it.
Power? Will? You're always so melodramatic. What exactly... You realize that Monokuma is responsible for you all dying, right? I wouldn't call that melodramatic. But if it wasn't Monokuma, then does that mean the robber is one of us?
I'm not doubting my students or anything, but my important thing was definitely stolen.
What's your important thing anyway?
My treasure box!
I don't think it was still Monomi's treasure box. If someone did, why would they steal it in the first place?
Can you let me know if you find my treasure? It's a magnificent treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights.
Well, if I come across it. Alright, let's add Monomi's treasure hunt to the list of things that we have to take care of. And do I even want to know why you... Monomi's spares. What the heck is this? Monomi's plushies on hangers?
Don't consider my things without permission, they're important.
Excuse me, your own plushies? You must love yourself just like Monokuma.
You're wrong! Please don't get rid of that thing! You don't have enough delicacy!
Entering
a woman's house without her permission and touching the things makes your teacher very sad. This will not be allowed. Algebra needs a class of morality.
among other things. Delicacy and morality, I don't think those things have anything to do with each other.
I shall give you a special prayer lesson after school. Miss Monomi will slowly and thoroughly give you a good teaching. That sounds really inappropriate. Once again, I was fired with disgrace. So just sticky.
Why do you keep talking? So talking! Oh, why did I decide going to this... You know, here I was thinking, hey, look, it's a horror house, therefore, a haunted attraction. This sounds fun. How little did I know that this was... I don't even... And what in the world is going on with the monitors above your bed? Are these monitors? They're not displaying anything right now, but why are there so many? Are you monitoring us with these? So I was right. The surveillance cameras all over the island and the footage those cameras are recording. You were watching that footage in these monitors. You were monitoring us, weren't you?
I was until Monokuma appeared. I no longer have my magic stick, and because of that, Monokuma stole all my powers. So I don't have the authority to monitor everyone anymore. These monitors are useless.
Huh? What does that stick have to do with the surveillance cameras?
Anyway, I can't monitor everyone anymore. I have no other way of following your moves unless I rely on these somewhat nifty ears.
I don't really understand, but does that mean Monokuma has been watching us from the surveillance cameras?
No, it's probably not him either. In his current state, he shouldn't even need to use those cameras. His power keeps increasing beyond my expectations. He surpassed any standard of measuring it.
Hey, stop talking about stuff that doesn't make sense. You don't, Hajime, you don't have, remember why we were even here? We're trying to find bombs? You don't have time for chit-chat. Stop talking, you have other more important things to be doing. Outside, you mean the group that's controlling you and Monokuma? So the people outside the island are watching the footage captured by the surveillance cameras and...
Well, let's just brush the whole thing aside.
There's no way I can do that.
But I can't say.
Hey! Is she trying to cover it up by crying? That's exactly what Monokuma does. Is it?
Alright, it's enough of your questions. Now it's my turn to question you.
You don't have time for this! You're hunting bombs! You don't have time for this!
Why did you sound like I'm the amusement park? It's strange you're walking around alone. Did something happen?
Something did happen.
Huh?
That's right, outside of waste plays like this. Oh, you only just realized this? Hey, I need to ask you an important question. Do you know where they are? Somewhere on Jabberwock Island, Nagito.
Why, hello there, Monomi. Wanna play with your big brother?
Monokuma?
Well, what's if they sent an invitation? We've never played before.
Come on, everyone's busy. You shouldn't interfere. So hurry up and come play with me.
My ears! Please don't pull my ears!
I'll let you students handle the rest. Do your best.
He always interferes whenever we're discussing something important. I guess he really is monitoring us. No, now's not the time for the complaints. I should get back to searching for the bombs. I shouldn't waste any more time. I'm so glad that we spent so much time in that house. I looked out of the Monomi house and returned searching for the bombs. Damn it, I don't see the friggin' bombs anywhere. I think it will ever come from rushing. I should try looking somewhere else. I'm glad that was a colossal waste of time. Okay. Well, like I said, we're doing it one at a time. We'll just check all the locations until we find something eventually. Well, the castle and the coaster were both complete dead ends. So, oh, hello, Fuyuhiko. Hajime, I found them. You found them? Yeah, a shit ton of bombs were piled on top of each other. What? I didn't expect to find actual bombs. Where'd you find them? In that stupid factory where the lifeless Monokuma plushies are made. The plushie factory. Got it. I'll go tell Kazuichi and Akane. Can you tell Sonya and Chiaki? Yeah, got it. We'll meet in front of the bombs later. Meet in front of the bombs? What's going to happen after that? We'll be able to stop them? There's no point thinking about that right now. Yeah, there's no point thinking about whether you can actually stop them from detonating. What's the point in that? Sonya should be at the central island and Chiaki should be at the third island. Okay. Well, let's go to the central island. Okay, I don't even... So he wasn't bluffing, but then that means that he somehow... Well, how did he... Okay, can I not? Guess I can't teleport. That's annoying. Okay, well then we'll go back the long way. I mean, I guess no need to teleport because it's right here, but still. So, Sonya should be here in the central island, but the only place in this island where bombs can probably be hidden is Jaguar Park. If that's the case, maybe Sonya is searching there. Okay, so he wasn't bluffing, which means that he somehow found enough resources to do this. And they're somehow powerful enough to blow up every... Like, I don't think you understand how, like, distance works. Oh my god. That's weird, I don't see her anywhere. Hey, Sonya!
I'm right here.
Too bad.
Just kidding, it's only me.
Yes, indeed.
Hajime used Call Sonya, but nothing happened. Because she's already gone to a faraway place.
Huh?
Just kidding! If you're looking for Sonya, she's walking around near the military base.
The military base is the one on the final island. Did she already hear about the bombs? Is that why she went to the final island? But even so, there's no reason for her to be at the military base, because the bombs were found at the plushie factory. I don't really understand, but I'll head over there and talk to Chiaki. Maybe she went to the base on her own without knowing anything about the bombs. Chiaki should be at the third island. Alright, let's go. Alright, can I teleport to the third island now, or are you still restricting my ability to move? I guess you're still restricting my ability to move. Okay, that's annoying. But, fine. Fine, no big deal. Okay, to the third island away. And then Chiaki's supposed to be here, so we'll round everyone up, and then we'll go deal with the situation. Near the music venue, is that? It is, it's Chiaki. Okay, music venues... Oh, nope, I didn't want to run past her. Nope, I hate this running animation, it's so bad. Okay, Chiaki, hello. Chiaki, I've been looking for you.
What happened?
Don't respond so slowly, it's the bombs, we found the bombs. Hurry over to the plushie factory. Are you listening? There's no time to space out.
Ah, you're right. The bombs are bad, right? We gotta go to the plushie factory. I'll head over.
Just be a little more nervous. Even in a situation like this, she moves at a snail's pace. Alright, so hurry over to the final island and meet up with Sonya at the military base. Okay, I didn't want to go to the... No, I didn't want to go to the hospital. Okay, at least the game stopped me from doing that. Thank you. I misclicked and thankfully the game prevented me from wasting time. That's good. Good on the game for making that be the case. Okay. So final island. Let's go. Let's go get Sonya from the military base. Over. Before we go to the plushie factory, I need to meet up with Sonya in the military base first. Yeah, that's why I'm here. Going to the... I probably went the long way around. I don't know why I went the long way around, but it's fine. It's fine. We're still gonna round her up. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. There you are. Oh, there you are, Sonya. Sonya, there she is. What is she doing in a place like this? Right now, I don't care. We just need to get to her and get her out of here. Rustle. It looks like Sonya's digging around the back of that truck. Hey, what are you doing?
Ah! Hajime, please do not startle me. Phew, I thought my heart was going to explode.
Explode? Anyway, what are you doing here? Weren't you searching the central island?
I was, but there was something I needed to confirm here.
Never mind that for now. Hey, we found them.
What did you find?
The bombs, obviously. They found the bombs at the plushie factory.
The bombs that are at the factory?
Let's hurry over to the plushie factory. The others should already be there, too. Excuse me. Hey, what are you stalling for? If we don't hurry, they'll be too late.
Right.
You are right, I understand. I shall make my way there shortly, so please go on without me.
Huh?
It's going to be fine. I will catch up with you soon.
Got it, then I'll start heading over. I don't know what Sonya wants to do, but there's no time to argue about it. I love Sonya for now and decided to go to the plushie factory first. Okay, well, why is she even at the military base? I can just ask her later. And the bombs are the biggest priority. I should head over to the plushie factory. I'm on my way. So, are the bombs just gonna be the stupid little Monokuma dolls, and that's why there's so many of them? Because if so, wow, that's convenient. Where's Sonya? I told her about the bombs, but she wouldn't listen to me. She said she'd catch up with us later.
Later? Why?
She should know that now isn't the time for that, but... Can I go bring her? No, you can't. Do you really think there's time for that, you fucking dumbass? You're right. We need to stop the bombs first.
Damn it.
Alright, let's go. We stilled our nerves and charged into the factory. The hell? What the hell happened to the factory? The first thing I noticed was the roaring engine of a nearby truck. A truck? Why? This place is completely different. What the hell happened? There's just a truck parked in the middle of the factory. A lot of dangerous looking objects are loaded onto the bed of the truck. Those things on top of the bed, is that? I don't know how powerful they are, if they have enough power to blow up the entire island, but if there's that many, they must be extremely powerful. You able to drive this truck and carry over all these bombs? Kazuichi, can't you disarm these bombs? You're good at that kind of stuff, right? I thought I could, but it looks like the engine is also acting as the detonator. Damn it, so that's why the engine is still running. The bomb said so that when the engine stops running, the insulator will blow off and trigger the explosion. I don't care how it's built. Can you disarm it or not? It's impossible. I don't have enough time. The main detonator was put inside this bulky metal box and welded shut. There's no way I can disarm it even if I can't get this thing open. So it's gonna take you a long time. That's not good. I mean, it's almost... Yeah, noon. What if we use tools at the military base? We don't have time for that. The truck's engine is the detonator, right? Then can't we stall for time by adding gasoline? It's no use. The fuel cap has been welded on too. Then I'll just drive the truck into the sea. You can't. You don't even have a driver's license. Really? That's what's gonna stop you. Hey, we're all gonna die in 3 seconds. So either A, we sit around and do nothing, or we put someone behind the wheel of a car, because surely enough, you can figure out how the gas pedal and the steering wheel of a car works long enough to drive through an open-ended island into the sea. You know, super complex things we're learning here. But you know, that's impossible. There's a chain wrapped around the wheel. You could have just said that then. If we can't disarm the bomb and solve the time to move the truck, there's nothing we can do. How about you just get to the other side of the island? Because if there's nothing you can do, then just run as far away as you can. I don't believe that this has the power to destroy every single island. That's not how distance works.
Hey.
Check it out.
Huh?
See?
There's some kind of machine on top of that metal box Kazuichi mentioned.
The machine on top of the box? Oh, this. This is like a card reader. A card reader?
Maybe we can disarm the bomb if we set up the key card.
What? Wait, that might be possible. Nagito wouldn't be able to disarm the bombs if he didn't leave some way of doing that, right? Maybe he never planned to disarm them from the start.
No, I don't think that's it. Nagito is probably trying to make us do something here.
What do you mean, something?
Knowing Nagito, there's definitely some kind of theme to this, I think.
A theme? Yes, my favorite thing I like to hear about themes. That he probably would do something messed up like that. Then we gotta find that! Nagito is trying to make us do something here. If that's true, then what's he trying to make us do this time? Where can we... Oh, wait, hold on, there's a thing. There's a laptop here. Why is there a laptop here? There's a laptop on top of the stop conveyor belt. This wasn't here last time I came here, right?
How's
It looks suspicious. It might be good if we examine it thoroughly.
Yeah, you're right. This is a laptop, some kind of program being running all of a sudden. And almost immediately a video started playing.
Hello there.
What? So you really found the bomb, so I'm believing in you is completely worth it. You don't even game. No. Game. What do you think you're doing, game?
perhaps
Looks like a video message from Nagito.
pissed me
A video
off.
message, if he's got something to say, then he can say it to our faces. Just hold on for now, let's watch this through the end.
Now then.
Now that you guys have found the bombs, all you have to do is stop it. To tell you the truth, it's actually not that hard to do. You see, there's a card reader on top of the metal box. As long as you can scan any handbook, it will disarm the bombs.
Leave it to me.
So then, what was the point? Why did you bother? If the whole point. What is wrong with this man? However,
Well,
it won't work with just any student handbook. If you want to disarm that bomb, you have to use the traitor student handbook. I had a feeling it might be what that was going to be. There's only one problem with that. How could you possibly know? How could you possibly know who the traitor is? Because the whole point... Okay, one, how could you know? Two, if you do know, why did you bother doing this in the first place? Because then you would know who the traitor is and you wouldn't need to lure them out! You also found out who the traitor was after secretly monitoring everyone's activity, but I was a little annoyed that it never came forward. So the thing you say this way looks like I lost, right? That's why I was thinking I should have another battle. This is going to be your last chance, traitor. What are you going to do? Everyone's all that depends on you. Whether or not you save them is up to you. Okay, let me get this straight. So, to review, Nagito's master plan is I'm sick of everyone killing each other, therefore I'm gonna blow up the island. Because blowing up the island will then force the traitor to come out of hiding. Because obviously this whole mess is tied to the traitor, despite the fact that nothing has been happening in this game, even with the presence of the traitor, especially because the fact that he probably doesn't even remember who she is. So, But to make matters worse, he knows who the traitor is because he figured it out by watching everybody, and instead of going, hey, I accomplished my mission, now I don't need to blow up the island, he goes,
Ah, well, let's have some fun anyway. Fun, 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 fun!
who wrote this? Who would write this garbage?
What are we doing?
And with that, the video ended. The Traitor's Student Handbook.
Don't tell me.
So that's it. This is also a trap to weed out the traitor, but he already knows who the traitor is, so there was no point in doing this. His own motive was invalidated by himself. If there is, then they should have come forward already. I mean, the lives in danger too, you know, it's true. But stop whining and complaining. We should do it one at a time. Don't be stupid. What if someone besides the traitor uses their handbook?
Hey,
It's really stupid to be fighting over something like this. And so, with an annoyed expression on her face, Chiaki walked over to the bombs without saying a word, took her handbook out of her pocket, and without hesitating, swiped the card reader. Looks like it was wrong. What?
Hey.
What? What?
you think so?
But they didn't. That's just a fluke. Don't act so careless in a situation like this.
Anyway,
Well, I guess Chiaki's not the traitor. No, that's not. What? Okay. So that means that this whole okay, we know she's the traitor. We know for a fact she's the, within this game's context of the word traitor, she's the traitor. But that makes no sense because her handbook didn't. So that means, so my only, the only conclusion I can arrive at, which is that nobody's handbook will work. Which means that he's doing this just for the fun of it. Not because he wants the traitor to come forward. Unless he was hoping that Chiaki... Because, like, okay, so what to psychoanalyze what happened there. Chiaki walked over to the thing, scanned her handbook because she knows she's the traitor. Scanned her thing, and she's like, oh, crap, that didn't work. Well, I guess I'm not the traitor, so she immediately course-corrected to make sure no one would suspect her. So what Nagito probably thought was gonna happen was he was probably hoping that she would go, guys, I'm the traitor, I'll scan my handbook. And then it wouldn't matter because she would have already exposed herself, which means that the bombs may very well still be fake. So then, this man, what is going on in this game? So what are we gonna do? Who wants to try next? Like I said, don't act so careless. Swiping the wrong card might be safe, but only once, you know? Hey, what happened?
No.
Nothing, I just might be overthinking it, but the engine somehow sounds... Just then, Kazuichi's face turned pale as he rushed over to the truck. And as he tilted his head toward the engine, he suddenly shouted, "It's out of gas!" What did you say? Huh? What's gonna happen if there's no gas? It already told you it's gonna blow! But isn't it too soon? I mean, it's still time until noon. Did Nagito miscalculate? Miscalculate? Him? Nah. If you're gonna say something, please get your calculations right, damn it. At least Monomi knows how to keep a schedule. Hey, can we do anything about it? Is there something we can do? Yeah, there's only one thing we can do. What is it? What do we have to do? Pray. Are you serious? Then we should run. With those words, these parts, we started sprinting away, and that's when it happened.
Right.
It is not a bomb. Huh? All of a sudden, the inside of the factory began overflowing with dazzling light. Gee, who could have seen this coming? Who could have ever... Because that's the other thing, is that those things don't look like bombs in the slightest. So, hey... Who could have ever seen this coming? Ooh, pick me, I know, maybe me! And anybody else with a functioning brain would have immediately known this was all a big bucket of baloney. So... This is nonsense, this was stupid, this made no sense, what is going on? Looks like they're fireworks. Fireworks? We stood there dumbfounded, the fireworks slowly decreased their intensity, and eventually... It wasn't a bomb? Gee, who could have guessed it? What the heck? I mean, Nagito said, so it is just as I thought. As you thought?
Hey.
Hey, everyone, look over there. The laptop looks like it's playing another video. Is it Nagito again? Immediately rushed over to the laptop. So, were you surprised? No. Nobody who played this game was surprised by that. Seriously, think about it. You really think there were enough bombs? No! Nobody! Exactly! Nobody with a functioning brain thought that! Nobody! Literally nobody! Even their worldly guy like me would never be able to use them. Exactly! Exactly! How are you idiots falling for this? Then what was the bomb and detonated at the hotel? Nagito went to the alternate island in the funhouse, right? Is that when he got the bomb? Is he still watching this from somewhere? If not, then how did he time his message so perfectly? No, looks like the video was set to play after the explosion by a wireless signal from the detonator. Why did he have to use a video message? That's the one thing I don't get.
Hey.
Let's think about that after we've watched the whole thing again.
You're right. Why do you want to watch the whole thing again? Okay. There is so much to break down about what just happened in the last hour. I don't even know where to begin. So how did it go? Did the traitor come forward? If I had to guess, well, I'd say they didn't, right? So then which is it? It'd make me very happy if you guys could tell me. I'll be at the warehouse next door waiting for your answer. From there, we'll compare our answers and I'll let you know who the traitor really is. See you later, and I guarantee we're going to find him dead. We are going to find his dead body. The warehouse next door? That's where Nagito is? This time I'll make sure to beat the crap out of him. Then I'll deliver the final blow and smash his head in with a wrench. What are you saying? You guys can just beat the shit out of him because I'm the one who's gonna kill him.
You guys, you totally flipped your lids.
That's not the time to become. We need to stop them.
You are right. Let us make haste.
Oh, who wrote this? Who wrote this? What is the point? I don't get it. I'm not... Okay. We seriously need to stop and review. Okay, so... Let's start from the beginning. So Nagito learns information that he... about us in the Future Foundation. So he's getting sick of not knowing who the traitor is. So he wants to draw the traitor. He's like, hey, I'm sick of everybody constantly dying. Therefore, I'm going to blow up the island. Let's put that aside, because the real motive turns out it's going to be that by threatening to blow up the island, I will therefore force the traitor to confess, and therefore everyone knows who the traitor is. Only problem with that is that, for one, everybody on this island immediately, like, if I were on this team, I would have called his goddamn bluff by now. I would have said, yeah, you're full of shit, there's no bomb anywhere. And I would have used the evidence that I presented in this video to convince everybody else that he's full of shit. So it was meaningless. So then, after we go through the song and dance of bouncing back and forth trying to figure out where everything is, we then stumble upon a truck full of fireworks that look nothing like bombs. And now Nagito is like, hey, turns out I knew who the traitor was all along, therefore making my entire plan null and void. So now let's have some, but now I'm going to hope that whoever the traitor is comes forward, despite the fact that I already know who it is and could simply present this information to you, but that would make too much sense, and this isn't a game where things like to make sense. Who wrote this? Who wrote this? I totally know how you feel, but calm down. Shut up. Huh? Everyone's feet came to a grinding halt. Their red, angry faces instantly transformed into a look of caution. Akane, what is it? Can you hear something? It's coming from the other side of this door. The other side of this door? If I wasn't careful, I could make it a soft sound coming from inside the warehouse. Music? What's he planning? Is this another one of Nagito's traps? Maybe the moment we open the door, a real bomb's gonna go kaboom. Alright, let's open it and find out.
Please do not, Akane. It is dangerous.
It's fine, I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem. Seriously, it'll be fine. With those words, Akane brushed off everyone's warnings until they opened the door to the warehouse. Huh? It's not opening? Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it.
Hey.
I knew it. It's a trap. Seriously, just stop it, okay? Excuse me. Didn't I tell you it'll be fine? I just gotta use a little more force. What happened to opening it slowly? Akane ignored their protest with a mighty kick. The door flew open. It's gonna blow up! Instinctively, we tensed our bodies and braced ourselves, as if that would do anything to save you. What's this? What happened? Look inside.
It sure is dark.
It looks like there aren't any lights on. Is Nagito really in here?
The inside of the warehouse felt even darker because our eyes were still used to the bright sunlight outside. Within that darkness, a loud hymn blared throughout the warehouse at full volume.
Hey, do you guys hear something?
Yeah, it's really damn loud. Does Nagito like listening to this depressing crap?
No, I'm not talking about the music.
And as if on cue, it suddenly started.
It's on fire!
A fearsome blaze suddenly began dancing inside the dark warehouse like, fiery wings spreading before us.
What's going on?
For now, we must extinguish these flames. Let us hurry and put them out.
Hey.
But how are we supposed to put this fire out?
There should be fire extinguisher supplies inside the factory break room. Perhaps we should use those?
Got it. Let's head to the break room. After listening to Sonya, we ran into the factory. Also, how the hell did you get a truck into... How did you even get the truck in here in the first... Okay, where's the... Is this the room over here? Break room? Okay, let's go into the break room. The break room is in here, yes? Break room... Oh, this isn't creepy at all. Where are the fire extinguishing supplies? Probably right here, where it says fire extinguisher here. I usually have lined up plastic bottles. Looks like some kind of liquid inside them. You found it. Those are fire grenades. Fire grenades? The basic fire extinguishing goods. When you throw them in a fire, the container breaks and the chemical inside puts out the fire.
No?
But this is strange. Unless I'm peeked inside the place, I recall seeing other fire extinguishing supplies too. There should be plenty. Let's hurry and go back to the warehouse. We'll grab all the fire grenades and rush back to the warehouse. Make sure you don't get too close to the fire. It's dangerous. Oh, really? I hadn't noticed. Take care not to inhale the smoke as well. We should throw the grenades from the door at the same time. Looks like the curtain is back and the curtain in the back is burning up. I just have to aim for that, right? All right, let's go. Waiting for the curtain in the back and threw all the fire grenades one after the other.
Hey, is it just me? Or does it feel like the fire's not going out at all?
The curtain absorbed the impact of the thrown grenades, which fell on the floor and shattered. They were completely ineffective at extinguishing the burning curtain.
It seems like the fire is intensifying. If the fire continues to rise, it will inflame the ceiling.
This is bad. We've already used up all the fire grenades.
What are we gonna do? All we can do now is pray for rain!
In a building.
Don't be stupid. There's no way it'll conveniently start raining if we pray for it. It's raining?
So this is the power of the Japanese Terra.
I mean, sprinkler systems exist.
It looks like the sprinkler's activated.
Yeah.
The sprinklers. They must have detected the smoke and turned on.
Well, that was fun. That was a fun little adventure, wasn't it? Great. Great. After a while, the fire in the warehouse was completely extinguished. Looks like the fire was out. That is a relief. The hell? Hey there, Monokuma. How you doing today? Well, yeah, all your merchandise is kind of gone, by the way. The guitar, the sandbag, everything you had, yeah, that's all gone.
Ah! Man, my merch is drenched. I got splattered with water and now it's soaked. It's so wet.
Hey,
Is it okay to look inside now? Huh? Ah, time out. You can't. Nah, no way.
Why can't we go inside?
Smoke and hazardous gas are still spread throughout the warehouse, so we gotta ventilate it for a while.
I guess you're right. There'd be a problem if we breathed in lingering smoke.
So for the sake of your health, please wait for just a little while. While you're waiting, why don't you check out the Monokuma Theater I first?
You do not throw me into another. Oh my God! Another Monokuma Theater at the worst time possible.
Everything is a lie.
Great start.
Monokumas don't exist.
Said Monokuma.
The Monokuma Theater doesn't exist.
As he said while we're sitting in the Monokuma Theater.
Everything is fiction.
In this game, yes.
There's no meaning whatsoever.
That's incorrect.
There's no relationship whatsoever. That's also incorrect. Everything was made.
Yeah, that's, in one way or another, yes.
Monokuma can't be found anywhere.
You're right there. Found him. I also found like 24. Wait a minute. I didn't find the other. Hopefully we'll find the other one. I was gonna say we found 24 of the Monokuma things, but then I realized, wait, we haven't found the last one yet for this chapter. But I'm like, I'll probably find it in Deadly Life.
What are you doing here anyway?
You forced me to be here. Great, that was fun. Congratulations. Are we ready to go back now?
Yes, now that the Monokuma Theater's over, I'm sure it's finished ventilating by now. Also, I'm finally starting to feel better. Just because my important merch was ruined doesn't mean I should be depressed about it forever. Whenever I feel depressed, I always ask myself this question. Why are your eyes in the front? So we can move forward. Don't be sad about what's already happened and be positive. We get it already. Enough with your bullshit. Okay, leave the rest to you guys. I turned on the light for you guys too. You might hurt yourself if it's dark. Now. Go ahead. Go right ahead. Go ahead.
perhaps.
Is Nagito inside? He said he was in this video message, but he probably escaped by now. There was so much fire and smoke, and I thought he'd finally get to beat the crap out of him this time.
Hey,
Well, why don't we go inside and see how it's doing?
you.
How'd you meet? What happened?
Well, nothing happened, but I don't know why. My heart is racing and won't settle down. I'm scared, as if an intense malice is about to stab me through my whole body, and I can't even budge. It feels like everything was too late. Why do I feel this anxious? Well, let's go inside and get this over with. Anyway, let's go inside. A charred odor permeated throughout the warehouse, and the air was so heavy that it was hard to breathe. The moment I set foot inside the warehouse, a mixture of bewilderment, anxiety, and fear overtook me at once. Something smells.
Hey,
It's not me.
Sorry.
I am terribly sorry.
serious?
Miss Sonia say it ain't so. No, not that. It's like a smell I've never smelled before. Well, it makes sense there are strange smells when a bunch of different things were burned.
Hey.
Hey everyone, did you know about that curtain? You mean the curtain was on fire, right? What do you mean no? I didn't notice until the curtain was burning, but there's space on the other side of it too. When I looked where Chiaki was pointing, there was still space beyond the burned, tattered curtain. And I'm guessing we're gonna have to check what's back there. I walked toward the burned, tattered curtain with slow, methodical steps. I'd never experienced such an oppressive atmosphere before, and I couldn't help holding my breath. And then, on the other side of the curtain, I saw the true source of the intense malice that I had been feeling. I see this as an absolute win. I had no idea what I was looking at. But by the time I realized I was looking at the remains of Nagito Kamita, the ultimate lucky student, time had already stopped. Okay, then. Wow. So, that's brutal and disturbing. And yet, like, the meme answer is, you know, I see this as an absolute win because I hate Nagito and he's finally freaking gone. I never have to deal with him again. But also, that's, like, insanely brutal and disturbing as all hell. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, that episode was something. That was really something. I'm gonna reserve judgment until the end of the chapter when hopefully things start making a little bit more sense. But for now, wow, oh boy, almighty, that was something. Anyway, that'll be it for now. Thanks for watching. Stay for next time to catch you all tomorrow for some more Danganronpa 2. Goodbye, Despair. Goodbye.